snake to bite. And it's in my nature to help. Regardless of what the snake did to me, even though I tried to save the snake, and the snake bite me, causing me pain. But you see what happened? Then I tread cautiously the second time to rescue the snake, because it's my nature to save, despite what the snake did to me. This little story, what I learned from it is that no matter what people do to you, be it good or bad, don't let it change your nature. If you are a good person and you did good to someone and they repay you with evil, don't repay back with evil. Don't let them change your nature. Just know how to maneuver around them. And this leads us to the topic of today's sermon. I'm not going to take much of our time because we have a lot of activities and I have an anniversary to attend as well. The topic of today's sermon is news. What did I say? News. Do we all know news? What the meaning of news? Okay. News simply means newly received or noteworthy information. Newly received information or noteworthy information. That is information that you need to pay attention to, especially about recent events. That is, it is good for you to know what is happening around you. It might help you and it might save your life. But these days, we know how news is being broadcast, especially that God has made everything easy for us. We have the social media. Even before any news come on the TV or the radio, it's already out there on the social media. So how does this impact your life? What is the importance of news in your life? Somebody open the book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 7. Put it on the screen, please. How beautiful upon the mountain are the feet of him that bring good news of gospel, that publish salvation, that say unto Zion, thy God reigneth. You see that word? Isaiah chapter 52 verse 7. That word says, how beautiful. That is to tell you, the person that brought good news is being appreciated. It's a good thing. You see some people try to make it my custom, but the problem is that by the time they come, I'm already out. But I want to cultivate that habit and find a way to appreciate those that deliver mail to my house. There is no single day that I do not receive mail. And I know how tedious that job is. I see them walk street to street, block by block. It's even better here in Long Island. They will drive on the street and they will park to the end of the block. They will walk back the same way they drove, delivering the mail. But in the city, they have a carry like this that they push. The day I push that carry, I know no, it's not a small job. So it's good to appreciate those that deliver mail to us. He said, how beautiful upon the mountain are the feet of them that bringeth good news, good tidings, that publish peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publish salvation, that saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth. This good news, what brought us here now together is because of the news that some people dedicate their life, sacrifice their life not to let it perish. For you and I to know that somebody came over 2,000 years ago that came to die for you and I. That is, his name is Jesus Christ. If the news have been lost along the way, or if there is no information, or there is no record of him, guess what? There will be nothing. I cannot say much or anything about my great-grandfather. I don't even know his name. It was not documented. My father don't talk about it. He only spoke about his father. So that news have what? Have perished forever. That is why it's good not to hide anything from your children. That is why our Yoruba Bible says, "O shata ba nse ta ba fi han mo, o ma se kini o, o ma parun ni." That is, the religion that you practice, you do not show it to your children, will perish. Look at all our children now. They knew everything that we are doing here. They know which time to which time. You see, even when we are doing the Thanksgiving here, you see how they go. They know what is next after the other. Despite they are kids, because this is what they were being exposed to all the time. So news is very, very important in our life. Proverbs 25:25. There are two types of news. There are good news and there are bad news. There is no neutral news unless somebody is playing prank on you. Yes?
As cold waters to a thirsty soul.
As cold water to a thirsty soul.
So is good news from a far country.
So is the good news from a far country.
A righteous man falling down.
That's enough. Just one verse. Amen? Imagine us now that have family, parents back in Nigeria. You are not there. You don't know what is going on. And something was going on over there, God forbid, war or whatever, and you are here, but you cannot reach your parents. Maybe the internet has been taken down for whatever reason. You cannot send phone call, you cannot send text message. And you heard that somebody from your street have a way to manage to escape and came here to the United States. What would be the first thing in your mind? Even if that person is not your relative, you'll be looking forward to meet that person and listen and hear for what is going on, about, especially about, oh, do you know so house? Do you know so person? You would find your way to know. That is to tell you, news is very, very important. Because all of us, we are interlocked together like a web, like a chain, either you like it or not. Amen? No matter Mr. Agaga did to me, he's my brother. No matter Mr. Agoro did to me, he's my brother. No matter what Mr. Adeneka did to me, he's my brother. No matter Mr. Juwon did to me, he's my brother. So good news is very, very important in our life. But what kind of news are you listening to? What kind of information are you getting? Especially that we have everything at our disposal. A lot of news have destroyed lives. A lot of news have destroyed many good things due to misinformation or conspiracy theory. A lot of them is out there. They can use news to destroy your life. They can use news to destroy your business. You see someone will take a nude picture just randomly from internet and will tag someone that this is the nude picture of so person.